David Bailey, to me, I think when this whole process is said and done, I think that'll be your pick at 2.
Yeah, I think they're both good players, right? You watch them play. So I think it's going to come down to the tape and watching the tape and not arm size and 40 times and that kind of stuff. I think it's watching the tape and deciding who you like better. I remember hearing Melvin Ingram didn't have long enough arms back in the day, and they took Quinn Coples instead, right? We knew
Mm.
Melvin Ingram had a much better career than Quinn Coples. I heard this story years later. I didn't hear this at the time, but someone told me years later that works for the Jets that they were talking to a coach in 2014 and they didn't like Aaron Donald's arm length. So
What?
the measurables you get tripped up on that stuff. And especially I feel like edge rusher, I get it for more for offensive tackle. Like we talked about this with Will Campbell a lot more last year. I don't know. I think you can judge the production edge rushing wise in college. So to me, these are two good players and they're going to debate it. If it comes in, I think Reese is a good player too. Reese is more of a projection at edge rusher because he hasn't played there as much.
Yeah, I'll say this about David Bailey. If you look at his measurables, right? 405-pound bench press, 550-pound squat. He was clocked at over 22 miles an hour, heavier, 22.16 miles an hour. He was clocked at David Bailey, which, if you go on next gen stats, that would be top 5 for any ball carrier during a
Yeah.
play last season. David Bailey is a freak in a lot of ways. And the more and more I look at his tape, I cannot tell you how much in love I'm falling with him as a prospect.